Hello everyone, once again. So my last video, my mic was muted, so I rewatched it, and yeah, good thing I rewatched it, right? Anyways, my name is Ali Majeed. I'm from Pakistan. Well, my parents are from Pakistan. I was actually born here in Bedford, Texas, but when I was about 3 or so, we moved over to Bahrain, and then that's where I lived for up until 10 years ago, and I've been living here in Hurst, Texas for 10 years now. But actually, first I lived in the colony, not the one near Louisville, and I lived there for I think about 9 months or so, and then I came over to here, and I've been living in this house for uh, yeah, about 10 years now, and our house is in Hurst, Texas, and yeah. So my career goals are I'd like to become a software engineer. And the reason why is just because I feel I have a knack for it. I took a few classes back in high school, and I very much enjoyed it. Currently, I'm working at the Amazon Sort Center in Hazlet, Texas, and it can be a very physically demanding job at times, and it requires good communication skills, I feel, because if you're not looking out or if you're not understanding what a person is saying, what a superior is saying, well, you could end up looking like a fool and they won't trust you to do some of the more important jobs. It's but I have a lot of fun there. I feel I fit in well. I feel I'm able to keep up with the pace very well. I feel like I'm an efficient worker, effective communicator, but enough tooting my own horn about that. Uh, I live with my family right now. I live with my mom, my dad, and my brother and my sister. I have another sister who lives out in San Antonio, and she's got her own family now, which actually I'm an uncle, which it's very nice being an uncle. I can tell you right now that my nephew, he's one of the biggest motivations in my life because all I want to do is is be a good influence on that kid. I want to show him that his family is filled with good people. I want him to be surrounded by positive influences in his life, and I want him to see that a person can be, you know, for one, very responsible, but also enjoy life and I guess the simplest word to use would be, in a cool way. I want to have entertaining hobbies. I want to bring him into these hobbies, and well, he's a lot of my life. I can easily say, uh, but I don't often get to see him. I see him pretty often, but not often enough. I feel. I have one pet, my cat Ignis, who we like to call. We give him a lot of nicknames. Call him Ignoramus sometimes. Call him Igward. We don't call him Ignoramus often. That one's a bit of a mean one. But just sometimes you throw around the joke, right? Well, I like calling him Igward, and he's a very nice cat. And I feel like we used to not give him enough attention, but lately I've been giving him a lot more attention, especially after work. I try to give him my time, just so he feels more belonging. Because he's I don't want to say a human being because he's not a human, but he's got a soul, he's got a spirit, he's got emotions. I don't want him to be feeling lonely. But anyways, so my thoughts regarding social distancing, I feel it's an important thing, but in my workplace, it's very hard to maintain because things get really hectic, and you're working in close proximity to people very often, and that being the case, there's always hand sanitizer around. There's always sanitizing wipes. We keep everything clean, and it's a clean place, so I'm not too worried about getting the Rona. I've been keeping busy before classes. I've been keeping busy by playing guitar and reading and doing a lot of brain stuff. I've just been trying to expand the mind. I used to be an avid gamer and and a bit of a stoner too. I won't deny it. And it just wasn't any good for me. And school, work, guitar, reading, these things I like them a lot, and definitely going to expand on what I want to do. I also want to get into camping. Uh, I love the outdoors, and actually, a project that I'm working on right now is well, we've had my uncle's old bike for a long time in the garage, just under a massive heap of clutter. Okay, and I dug it out recently, and I walked it all the way over to the motorcycle store down at the end of Highway 10, if you know where that is, and took it over there. I'm getting it fixed. You know, should cost, I'm thinking, like at most like 1,500, but I'm thinking that's at most. My estimate, I'm thinking, is 600 to 800. My goals for the class is just to be on time with everything. I know I'm a bit late with this one, but it's just that adjustment period where, well, you understand. Anyways, that's just about everything. Peace out, y'all.